I think the problems that I had were similar to anyone taking something to market was the long-term plan that I had. I knew how to show the benefits of it, but I probably needed to work a little bit harder on saying how I was promoting it to people who would license it and what kind of business plan I had in action.
So they asked about a business plan, did they?
They alluded to whether we were an incorporated company and how much had we spent so far. So yes, they were interested to know if you were working to a budget and timescales. But on the other hand, they also wanted to know if their expertise and their business sense was going to be valuable to you, because they could then take you to the next step. So it wasn't necessarily that you had to have a business plan. I think they looked at where you were in the process and said, have you now got a business plan, if that was the natural next step for you. But they may be just advising people on intellectual property. I think what they wanted to do was showcase how you take something from the very beginning and how you get it out to the market, using each of their different expertise to do so.
Right, and in a way you've done so much of the work on butterfly technology already that's you've done half the story already.
Exactly. It was noticeable probably that mums who had gone, say, to manufacture or already got a product into the shops, the panel felt very strongly they had already done it for themselves, and the help that the panel had was perhaps not so necessary. There were other very, very good products that the panel could see needed the oxygen of their expertise and of publicity to make it take off, and so they probably directed some of their energies to developing those particular mums who were at the beginning of their journey.
So something very specific that they were looking for. In general, you know, if you met anybody who was also going off to do a similar kind of competition on TV, what sort of top 3 things would you tell them that would prepare them best?
I think it depends at what level you're going in. If you were going in to say something like Dragon's Den, you probably have to look a bit polished and presentable. But I think for something like this program, which was looking at someone who was perhaps further down, you would probably be better off coming in looking a bit casual and as if you desperately needed their
You mean
advice.
the idea is less developed, so you don't want to look so polished.
Have a very good idea, but it was less developed. And be sure that you target the panel by saying what exact help you need from them, you know, knowing what they have to offer you. So for example, saying I need to learn about business plans, or I need someone to talk me through intellectual property, or I don't know how to get this to market, or I need help on manufacturing issues. So it would depend on the program, but this particular program, I think if you're talking about daytime television, where you're talking target audience is mums, and these mums have to know it's attainable for them working at home, then that would be my strategy. I think if you were going for a much business investment, for example, you're pitching for money, then you have to go in looking a bit more professional.
Okay, so there's three things that you've said there. One is go in casual or suiting the level of the program.
Yes.
2 is play to actually your the judges and what they're actually able to input to the idea. And the third one was the first one that you said. I've forgotten it already.
The first one was play to the level of the program.
Play to the level of the program.
Second one was using the judges' expertise, and the third one was enjoy the experience. Because it doesn't matter, because just doing it, I think, is a fabulous thing, because you do actually make very good friends with the others there. You're all in it together, and it's a journey, and it's an exciting journey. And I don't think there's one of the mums I met had actually been twice now through competitions. She'd obviously got the taste.
Got addicted.
Yeah, and you network with these people and they become your friends, because all that adrenaline, you know, and these are people who feel like you do. They've got fantastic ideas and you want to help them. And one of the things that did come out of it is I have emailed and spoken to a lot of girls on the programme, just suggesting things that I've seen, and they've done similar to me. So you don't lose on something like that. You make good contacts, and you're learning together. So I think it's a great experience to have. So do enjoy the experience as well.
Well done, because you did very well, and in no time at all as well went through the whole process. So well done to you.
Thank you.